37. The Fantastic Four, First Steps. This film is an upcoming American superhero film based on the Marvel Comics superhero team The Fantastic Four. It is intended to be the 37th film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, and the second reboot of the Fantastic Four film series, directed by Matt Shakman. In the film, the Fantastic Four must protect their 1960s-inspired retrofuturistic world from the planet-devouring cosmic being Galactus, in Essen. 20th Century Fox began work on a new Fantastic Four film following the failure of Fantastic Four, 2015. After the studio was acquired by Disney in March 2019, control of the franchise was transferred to Marvel Studios and a new film was announced that July. John Watts was set as director in December 2020 but stepped down in April 2022. Matt Shakman replaced him that September when Jeff Kaplan and Ian Springer were working on the script. The film is differentiated from previous Fantastic Four films by avoiding the team's origin story. This film is scheduled to be released in the United States on July 25, 2025 as the first film in Phase 6 of the MCU. 38. Spider-Man, Brand New Day. This film is an upcoming American superhero film based on the Marvel Comics superhero Spider-Man. It is intended to be the 38th film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, directed by Destin Daniel Cretton. Peter Parker tries to focus on college and leave Spider-Man behind, but when a new threat endangers his friends, he must break his promise and suit up again, teaming with an unexpected ally to protect those he loves. Destin Daniel Cretton, who directed the MCU film Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, 2021, was in early talks to direct the sequel by September 2024. The next month, Tom Holland said filming would begin in mid-2025 and the film was scheduled for release on July 24, 2026 with Cretton's hiring confirmed. In February 2025, the film's release was pushed back a week to July 31, 2026. 39. Avengers, Doomsday. It is an upcoming American superhero film based on the Marvel Comics superhero team The Avengers. It is intended to be the fifth installment in the Avengers film series following Avengers, Endgame, 2019, and the 39th film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, directed by Anthony and Joe Russo. In the film, The Avengers, Wakandans, Fantastic Four, New Avengers and the X-Men team up to face Doctor Doom, Downey. Two new Avengers films, The Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars, were announced in July 2022 as the conclusion of the MCU's Phase 6 and The Multiverse Saga. Destin Daniel Cretton was hired to direct The Kang Dynasty and Jonathan Majors was set to reprise his MCU role as the villain Kang the Conqueror. Filming began in April 2025 at Pinewood Studios in England, with a large cast consisting mainly of actors from previous MCU media and other Marvel films. Location filming is taking place in England and Bahrain. Avengers, Doomsday is scheduled to be released in the United States on December 18, 2026 as part of Phase 6 of the MCU. The film's sequel, Secret Wars, is set to be released on December 17, 2027. 40. Avengers Secret Wars. It is intended to be the 40th film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, directing by Anthony Russo and Joe Russo. Marvel Studios announced Avengers Secret Wars at the July 2022 SDCC with Waldron writing the script that October. The Russo brothers were announced in July 2024 as the directors and producers through AGBO, along with McFeely as the new writer and Downey's casting as Doctor Doom. Filming is scheduled to begin in mid-2026 at Pinewood Studios in England, and is expected to last for approximately 6 months. This film is scheduled to be released on December 17, 2027. The main Fantastic Four cast will be returning from Doomsday in the film.